Check it out. Back with the offline dynasty with Texas San Antonio. We're number 4 this week, 9-0, 5-0 in Conference USA, playing against UTEP, who is 7-2 and 4-1 in Conference USA. As you can see, our offense has been extremely lethal this year. Not a whole lot on the rush attack. We didn't get anybody in the first recruiting class to be a running back, but we got some big guys in this recruiting class coming in. Defense, as you can see, is really, really good. It's lacking a little bit on that pass defense, but we're really young in the secondary. We've got 3 really good freshmen starting in the secondary, and a lot of that has been trash can yards late. Now, this week we have 3 huge prospects coming in for a visit. We've got the number 10 wide receiver, 5-star Mike Bell. We've got Terrell Kennedy, the number 20 athlete in the country, 4-star, projected to be a running back. And we've got Richard Brown, the number 10 center, a 3-star, who is coming in this week as well, looking to have a big game in the pass game and the rush game, obviously, because that's what's fitting to our prospects' goals for the game. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this thing started and see what we can do to get these guys committed. As you can see, this is a big game for the west side of Conference USA between UTEP and Texas San Antonio. The winner gets the head-to-head and could put UTEP back in the lead in the West if they upset Texas San Antonio today. So, big game. UTEP is going to pick heads, and it's going to be tails. So we're going to get the ball first here, taking the kickoff and get this game underway. Russ back to return. He's been huge this year. Huff is going to be the guy that will be the returner, though, on this particular kickoff. He's had some big ones this year himself. This one will be for 25. So we're going to get the ball at the 30. It's going to be 1st and 10. And he's going to get it to Sal, 1st down, 26-yard reception. Kurt Sal. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for Texas San Antonio now. Huge pickup in him this last year. And Elliott Jacobs starts out 1 for 1. Stover in the backfield is going to get the counter, and Stover is going to pick up about 8 or 9 yards. And as you can see, he rushed for 1,000 yards last year. 2nd down and 1. He's got Hall and Stover in the backfield. Stover's going to get it. Stover cuts upfield and gets 9 more. So another 1st down for Texas San Antonio. 5 wide receivers. And he's going to hit Williams over the middle for a 1st down, 22 yards. And Texas San Antonio is rolling early. So, 1st and goal. They're going to hand it off to Stover. He breaks a tackle and he gets in a 4-yard touchdown run. And Texas San Antonio cruising right along. He breaks the school record for touchdowns rushing in a season that he actually set last year. And Texas San Antonio is going to go up 7-0 early. So we got Rodriguez and Smith, both freshmen on the defensive line that are just huge guys for this team. And McLaughlin, oh man, breaking all kinds of tackles. I don't know what happened on that run, but they pick up 12 yards. It's going to be 1st down and 10. That was just weird. We had him dead in the rights twice. Couldn't get him. First down and 10. And they stop him after a gain of 6. With a pistol. Rodriguez is coming over the middle, and he cannot get him, but forces the bad pass, and it's going to be 3rd down and 4 for Texas El Paso. Sacked. Loss of 5, and it's going to be 4th down and 9 for Texas El Paso. Now they're going to have to punt this away to Texas San Antonio. Oh, he's going to Sal deep. Has him. Completed. And a 68-yard reception. It's 1st down and 10 for Texas San Antonio. My goodness. 1st down and 10. Ball at the 16. Colin Stover in the backfield again. Oh, it's going to make a man miss and picks up 6 yards for 2nd down and 4. And he hits Mike Stevens for the touchdown. UTSA goes up 13-0, and Elliott Jacobs is perfect. All right. Let's see what kind of offense they throw at us this time. They're coming out in the I formation. And he trips, and it's a loss of 1. Guess who? Tremaine Rodriguez. Got just enough of him to get him tripped up. Second down and 11. And it's going to be about an 8-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Ball at the 32. And it's incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down again. And Texas El Paso is going to punt. .45 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. Texas El Paso is going to hand it off to Stover. Breaks a tackle, and he picks up about 15 yards. It's 1st down and 10. And he's going to hit Sal. Sal makes a man miss. Breaks a tackle. He's going for the corner. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas San Antonio. And it's going to be 20-0. Make it 21. And UTEP not off to a good start here. Smith gets the sack. Loss of 8. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter with Texas San Antonio on top 21-0 over the Texas El Paso Miners. It's going to be 2nd and 18 when we return. All right. Beginning of the second quarter, it's Texas San Antonio 21, UTEP nothing. The defense for Texas San Antonio has just been relentless. Rodriguez and Smith just pinning their ears back and coming all day. Rodriguez gets in there, but can't get to the quarterback in time. Pugh gets a 16-yard reception. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. No, he gets a loss of 2. And it was Brian Cox come flying in, Paul Russ. And it's going to be 4th down and 4. Texas El Paso is going to have to punt it back to the Roadrunners. And with 4 minutes and 10 seconds, they take over here at the 30-yard line. First and 10, trying to break this game wide open. Stover picks up an 18-yard gain. It's 1st down and 10. He's up to 55. And it's going to be a 5-yard gain by Under Stover. Oh, he pitches it out to Hall perfectly. Hall has room to run. Hall puts the stop and go on. Gets inside the 10. And he picks up a huge gain, and it's going to be 1st and goal for Texas San Antonio. Jacobs lowers his shoulder and gets into the end zone for a 7-yard touchdown. Texas San Antonio takes a 27-0 lead. That'd be 28, and it is still a shutout with 3:02 left here in the half. Broken up by Rodriguez that time, and pressure applied by Mills. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 now for Texas El Paso. Incomplete. 4th down and 10. Texas San Antonio's defense stiffening up. Forcing the 3 and outs. It's 2nd down and 5. Stover only gets 2, so it'll be 3rd down and 4. Stevens makes a man miss, makes another miss, breaks off a tackle, breaks another tackle, and he's down after a 34-yard reception. Good grief. What a run. Hard-fought effort by Stevens that time. And it's 1st and 10 ball at the 26. Donald makes the catch for a 9-yard reception. We're under 2 minutes here left in the half. Texas San Antonio taking their time. Stover picks up the 1st down, 1 minute 17 left. Jacobs picks up 6 and is pushed out of bounds. Stevens gets the touchdown, and it is 34-0. And Texas San Antonio still cruising here right before the half. Loss of 1, 2nd down 11. Texas San Antonio's defense holding tight again before the half. That's it. Texas San Antonio, the number 4 team in the country, up 35-0 over Texas El Paso at the half. We get a 9-yard gain. McLaughlin with the tackle. First down for Texas El Paso. 4-yard gain. Off the 39. I don't believe they've even crossed the midfield. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Pressure coming from Rodriguez. Loss of 1, and it's going to be 3rd down and 11. And Texas San Antonio trying to get off the field here. 0 for 4 on third down conversions. And a loss of 4. Ryan Cox gets the tackle. And it's, oh, nope, excuse me. That wasn't Cox, that was somebody else. That was 4th and 16 for Texas El Paso. They're going to punt it away again. Give the ball right back to the Roadrunners. Stover picks up 15. And it's going to be first down and 10. One-yard gain on the draw. It's going to be second down and 9. Gets it to Williams. Picks up 12 yards on a first down. And he hits McConnell. And it's going to be a 35-yard reception, and it's first and 10. Stover picks up 7. Hall is going to get into the end zone. 8-yard touchdown run at Texas San Antonio. Putting the final nail in the coffin in this one probably in the third quarter with 38 seconds left. As they're about to go with 42-0. With 28 seconds left in the third, Texas El Paso is going to get the ball back. Rodriguez gets the sack, and it's a loss of 6. And it's caught. 20 yards and a first down. Ball to 31. El Paso has not crossed the midfield logo. And it's a 12-yard reception. This is the best drive they've had all game. 2 first downs. And finally, with 4:42 left in the fourth quarter, Texas El Paso gets across midfield. Sacked by Rodriguez. And it's third down and 5. And they're back across the logo again. 3rd down and 5. Good grief. You finally get across and they push you right back over it. It's Smith. Loss of 6 on the sack. And Rodriguez and Brendan Smith are just terrorizing El Paso right now. And the backups are in for Texas San Antonio. And a 4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6. Ooh, incomplete pass. That's 3rd down and 6. Jones makes the catch and it's 1st and 10. Looks like they're content to just try to run out the clock here on El Paso and take the 42-0 win. Bringing this down under 2 minutes. And 4th. Third down at 10. We'll get this under a minute on the next snap. And it's going to be 4th down and 1. And they're going to get this all the way down to like 7 seconds before they got to snap the ball. Eight seconds left. 4th and 1. And he picks up the 1st down. And that's going to be it. Texas San Antonio winners by a score of 42-0. And they improved to 10-0. See what we got recruiting wise now. Alright, game stats. Yeah, I would say that's a pretty good game. Only allowed 58 yards of offense. I'll take that. Pretty solid offensive outing for me. So let's look at the recruiting board here. We had some big guys visiting this week. Let's do this. There we go. Got our kicker and punter that we needed for next year. Still working on some guys getting visits. Still waiting on some guys to quit screwing around and jump in the boat. I guess. There. Okay. This guy is going to be one we're going to reallocate some points to. And I mean, we're first place for a lot of these guys. We're just waiting on them to finally commit, it looks like. Good grief. But like I said, we're first place for a lot of these guys. Look at the top recruiting classes. Guess who's in the top 25? We are. 2 5-stars, 4-star, and 3 3-stars. So let's go ahead and advance this and see if we got those commitments. Alright, let's see. See how many commitments I conjured up here. We're 2 for 3. Pretty good visit for him. Wow. Well, alright, cool. So, right there, we got our guys committed. Got a couple big-time players, and let's see where we stand now in the class recruiting rankings. 2 guys, and that puts us inside the top 10, a 5-star, a 4-star. So, as it sits right now, we've got a pretty dadgum solid class. So, we're in striking distance of the top class. We've only got 8 commitments, okay? And we're number 10. The number 1 through 4 basically has like 15 or 16, so that's a pretty good spot to be in. Michigan State's definitely a jumpable team because we've got a bunch of 4-stars and 5-stars just sitting in the loot right now. Look at this guy. We've been working on him for so long, and I'm finally getting the lead on him. Fresno State's out of it. Like, they're done. This is between me and East Carolina. If I can have another couple weeks like this, the dude's going to commit. That's going to be huge. This guy right here, really the only team that can F me up is going to be TCU, but I've got a 900-point lead. I'm getting 55 points every week, and he doesn't visit for another, gosh, what is this? This is probably about like 11 or 12, so I've got a couple more weeks, so I'm going to be pretty solid on him. Derek Phillips, where am I at with his visit? Okay, cool. So he's coming to visit this week. And then, let's see, who else can I get in here? Anybody? Ugh, that's just depressing. Okay, well, then the next thing that we got to do is just
shuffle some points around. So we obviously want to get him a lot of points, and we want to give. Well, let's see what this guy's got going on for him. Oof. Oof. Let's see here. Already got one defensive end committed, and he's not very good. Oh God. Do I even really have a shot at this guy? Probably not. Ugh, gosh. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna attempt it. There's just no way I'm gonna be able to get him. Throw some points on him, I guess, and throw some points on him. I have 200 to spare. Let's see what we can get in our all prospect search. Okay, so basically, I should have started counting how many top 100 prospects I had, but it's too late for that right now. Maybe we'll do that here in a second. Okay, we've got. And really, all that's going to be available right now is just wide receivers and running backs, and maybe a quarterback or two. Gosh, that's so depressing. I really wanted that guy too. I guess I could see what this guy's all about. And oh man, check him out. Even though he's a kind of a low guy. So basically, what I'm doing is just trying to find realistic people who may be a surprise player that could have a pretty good scouting report. Not like that. I'm trying to find gems right now. I'm not finding any. Gosh, that's depressing. Maybe I can find some linebackers. Outside linebacker. I just had bad luck with outside linebacker recruiting this year. Like, I couldn't find anybody. Maybe there will be a good one in there. Well, I've only got 100 points left, so I'm not going to look for a third guy. So, let's see what this guy's about. So he's a solid 68. And he's not. So, that's going to be my move for next week, is getting this guy some scholarship and some points. So we'll see if we can't scrounge up a couple more commitments here before the end of the season. This guy's definitely going to be ready for one next week, a visit. What week am I in as far as this goes? Okay. So it's week 13. So I'm running way out of time to get these guys on campus for a visit. But we're up to number 2 in the country. So that's nice. Getting our guys some boost. Okay. So guys, that's it for this week's game. Stay tuned because I'm coming up with the next one right after. And we're right back with it. So here we go. Now we're on the next game. So let's just take a look at a couple things going on around the country here. And look who's making a run at the Heisman. That's right. That's our guy. almost 3,000 yards on the season. 35 passing touchdowns, 5 interceptions as a freshman. 276.2 quarterback rating, a 76.2 completion percentage, and he's only been sacked 18 times. Plus, on top of that, he's got 240 yards rushing with 8 rushing touchdowns, so that's not bad either. And, championship contenders. Let's see how we're recruiting so far. See how that's stacking up with everybody in the country. And it looks good. So when I took this team over, we were like in the hundreds. And now, over the 4-year outlook, we're looking at a top 20 team eventually. So that's pretty good. We're going to keep building on that and continuing to get better. So, award finalist. Here's another big one. As you can see, the Maxwell, Walter Camp. We've got Jacobs in there. Ben Narek, best defensive player. We've got our boy Raymond Mills back here. Nick Gursky, okay, for defense. Nobody. For the Davey O'Brien, of course, Jacobs. I don't see how any of these guys would really beat him because he's freaking awesome. So we're going to have a big game with him this week. Andre Stover is third place for the Walker Award. He's got 802 yards on the season. Not bad, not good, but not bad. He's also got 18 rush touchdowns, which that helps out a lot too. Bolitnikov, how about this? Mike Stevens is the receiver that I have that's on this list, and not Kurt Sal, which is weird because Kurt Sal is a lot better than what Mike Stevens is, but that's just my own personal opinion. So, the Mackey Award, nobody. We've got nobody for the Outland, but surprise, Alabama's whole entire starting offensive line is on there. The Remington, again, got a couple Bama guys on there. Nobody for us. Lombardi, we've got Raymond Mills. How about that guy? Senior red shirt. Get you some, big fella. Best linebacker. Another senior, Joshua Smith, middle linebacker there. And Thorpe Award, nobody. Groza, nobody. Guy, nobody. Best returner, yeah, that's right. Both of our guys right up there. Paul Russ, he's got 3 touchdowns, 615 yards. He hasn't done any punt returning, and so that's why that he doesn't really have that on there. But anyway, and then you've got Michael Huff, 639 kick return yards and 2 touchdowns. So a couple big returns for these guys could vault them in the first place. So got a lot of good stuff going on there. Bowl projections. Check this out. How about a rematch of last year's national championship? Okay. So there's that to look forward to. All we got to do is just win out, and we can get ourselves in position to do that. Finally, let's look at the conference rankings. Pretty sure we got the conference championship already figured out. We just have to win the next 2 games, and we're going to be in. Of course, it's still a battle between Mid-Tennessee State and Florida Atlantic. Right now, Mid-Tennessee State holds the edge on a head-to-head overtime win over Florida Atlantic, but they lost to UTEP, who I just beat, and they only have UAB and Marshall left. So those are 2 big games. I'm about to play UAB this week, I believe. And looking at Conference USA overall, getting better. Look at that. We've got 5 teams already bowl eligible. Could be, well, actually, excuse me, we've got 6 teams. Half the conference is bowl eligible. Yeah, bowl eligible. So if UAB wins their next game after they lose to me, ECU would have to beat both of them. I mean, we could see about getting like 8 teams bowl eligible. How about that? That'd be pretty crazy. We could get 8 or 9, really. So there you go. Conference USA stepping it up. Let's see. How about this? Here's a good one. Number 4 passer in the country. needing a couple big games to get his stats packed up. Stover's in the top 50 rushers in the country. Kurt Sal is the number 3 wide receiver in the country. And actually, let's take a look at this really quick, because this actually interests me greatly. Because Mike Stevens is a Biletnikoff finalist, and Kurt Sal isn't. But Kurt Sal has had a huge season compared to him. So you got Kurt Sal here. You got, where's Mike? Mike's all the way down here. Like, what in the heck is happening? So you got Mike's got 13 touchdowns. You've got Kurt, he has 6. So that could be why maybe that he's not being considered. But anyway, we've got to set back UAB a little bit here and beat these guys and try to, just try to get home and play next week and get some commitments. Try to get something strolling along here. So UAB's got a couple guys in town. Sorry, UAB, but I'm gonna have to make you look really, really bad in front of your guys here.
Teams are set to fight it out. Let's head down to the coin toss now. It's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. Enjoy everything.
So, we lose the coin toss, and they're going to kick off, so we're going to get the ball anyway. Russ might, oh man, he stumbles, but he picks up 43 yards, almost a huge return right there. If he hadn't run into his own man, but it's going to be 1st and 10 ball, 48. He hits Stevens. It's going to be 1st and 10 ball after a 13-yard reception. It's Williams going over the middle. And it's a 25-yard reception, first down at 10. Touchdown, he hits Jimmy Jones, 11 yards. And Texas San Antonio wastes no time, 32 seconds, and they are back on top. UAB. Here we go. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first quarter. And we're going to see this Texas San Antonio defense for the first time. They had a great game last week. 58 offensive yards allowed. And Rodriguez with the second loss of 7. And it's going to be 2nd and 17. I mean, the guy is so awesome. Good grief. 2nd down and 17. And it's going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 17. The pressure coming from Rodriguez. And it's going to be 3rd down and 17. Sacked by Rodriguez again, another loss of 8. And Texas San Antonio, the defense continuing the role they were on last week. And it's going to be 4th and 25 from the 10. And he's going to hit Sal, who picks up 27 yards, first down and 10. And this offense can score in a hurry, and it looks like they're going to try to. Good grief. And Jimmy Jones, his second one of the day, 24 yards. And Texas San Antonio strikes again. And that's a new record for school passing touchdowns in a season. Elliott Jacobs is all alone on that one. His 39th of the year. He's over 100 yards passing, and with 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first quarter, Texas San Antonio up 14-0. And they run the ball read perfectly by the defense, and it's a loss of 4. 2nd and 14, ball at the 21. The crowd cheering on the home team right now. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 14. Ball on the 21-yard line still. Texas San Antonio just looks like they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Rodriguez again. Can't bring him down though, and it's going to be a 9-yard reception. Coming in on a heat-seeking missile. Pick up 9 yards, but it's still not enough. It's going to be 4th and 5. What should have been another sack. And, wow, just a huge start to this game for Texas San Antonio. They're going to hit Stover on the screen. Stover, he's got room. Stover's got blockers at the 40. He's at the 30. He's tackled after a 50-yard gain. And just, I mean, Elliott Jacobs has just got everything going his way here early. Getting lots of help from his receivers.
And McConnell makes the catch. 23 yards, he's down though. And it's going to be first and goal whenever we get back here. Man. What a game so far. Black makes the touchdown catch, and it's going to be 7 yards. The third touchdown of the game. Elliott Jacobs, 8 and 9, 180 yards with 3 touchdowns in this quarter. Good grief. It's going to be 21-0 with 1 minute and 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Rodriguez on the quarterback hurry again. Hits the quarterback. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10 now. Ball on the 22. He's been getting after the quarterback all day long. Rodriguez coming after the quarterback again and gets the sack. His 3rd of the game. Loss of 8. And that is a school record for sacks in a season. And it's a freshman setting that record. Keep that in mind. He is a freshman. And it's going to be 3rd and 18 here for UAB. And Texas San Antonio is ready to get off the field. Rodriguez wanting to come again. And he got him! Loss of 8. Gary Webb gets the sack. Rodriguez was there with them. And it's going to be 4th and 26 for the 6-yard line. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. And just a dominating first quarter it was. And he hits Mike Stevens, 11 yards. 1st and 10, they're going fast. Williams gets it. 13-yard gain. 1st down and 10 again. They're going to hurry up. And he hits Black. His 2nd touchdown, and it's 27-0. Elliott Jacobs putting on a show. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Excuse me. Wow, it just felt like a beatdown. McConnell's going to be out for the game with bruised ribs. And it's incomplete. 2nd down and 10. This pass rush has just been incredibly tough on the UAB quarterback. He's been getting hit a lot today. And showing no signs of slowing down. Incomplete again, knocked away, and it's 3rd down and 10. He's having to get rid of the ball really fast. 3rd and 10. And they run the draw. They pick up 12 yards in the first down of the game. The best run they've had all game. Best play they've had all game. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Closing out here on the first quarter. And that's how it will end. 28-0 UAB. No answer for this defense or offense so far. Easy threw again. Ball tipped and incomplete. I mean, he got the ball out that time, but guess who was in the backfield waiting for him? That's right, Rodriguez. One-man wrecking crew this game. 29-yard reception. It's 1st and 10. UAB gets the ball at 34. Man. 15 total yards to 223. Incomplete. Broken up that time. McLaughlin getting his hand in there. Sacked. Brandon Smith from the other side. And it's 3rd down and 18 now. And Rodriguez in on the sack again, and that's a school record for sacks in a game. Tremaine Rodriguez with his 4th, his 11th of the season, giving him sole possession of the sack record in one season. Tremaine Rodriguez, a name to remember. 4th and 25, ball at the 49. Whew. So he's at 230 yards passing. He's 1.5. 8-yard run by Jonathan Hall. There's a 12-yard run, 1st down and 10. Incomplete pass. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Now, 16 yards and a 1st down. Wow. Ran into his own man and got sacked for a loss of 3. Knocked down. 3rd down and 13. Texas San Antonio might be in trouble here. And he hits Black for his 3rd touchdown of the game. And that's a school record for pass touchdowns in a game at 5. Elliot Jacobs. Minute 26 on that drive for Texas San Antonio. It's 35-0 here with 2:24 left in the 2nd. Here we go. Brandon Smith in on it again. Loss of 6. Second down at 16. First down, 17 yards for UAB. Jammed him at the line and got caught behind him. Oh, wow. And a 34-yard reception. And Blazers now all of a sudden just gashing Texas San Antonio for yards. Great. Throws it away. It's a third down at 2. Oh wow, he gets out of bounds. Unbelievable. They score. UAB. Wow. And this Texas San Antonio defense came out so strong. Shocked right now at the fact that they just allowed that touchdown. Wow. 48 seconds left. This offense has the firepower that they can score in that amount of time. Sal makes the catch, first down. 12 yards. Getting in the hurry up now. Five wide receivers. And he's going to hit Jimmy Jones. 17 yards, 38 seconds left. And it's an incomplete pass. It's going to be second down to 10. 31 seconds left. Black makes the catch, 17 yards, 25 seconds left. Four-yard gain. They've got all three timeouts, and they take them with 16 seconds left. And he hits Black. for the 4th time today in the end zone, a 21-yarder, and it's going to be 41-7 with 11 seconds left. And at the end of it's going to be one half. It's going to be 42-7, and UAB is going to get the ball back here. Oh, good grief. They've got something going here in the pass game. .374 yards to 94. Hit again as he throws. In. They concede the middle of the field, and that's where they attack. Webb gets the sack, and it's a loss of 4. Breaking tackles for 12 yards. That's going to be 3rd down and 3. It's going to be a 1st down run. Sacked for a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12. And Brandon Smith taking the record that away from his teammate that he currently had earlier in this game. They've slowed down Rodriguez, but they have not stopped down Smith now, so these guys are just kind of feeding off one another. Oh, he got chucked off sides. And Wilson sacks him, but it's not going to matter. We're going to get 5 yards off of this. Incomplete. Pressure was coming. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. You got 2 guys on both sides of the line just absolutely terrorizing the quarterback all game long. Both have 4 sacks. Both in this game have set the single-season sack record. And they've been able to stymie one of them, but not both of them at the same time. Oh, wow. I don't know how that one picked. Don't know how that won a sack either. Smith
gets a sack, and it's going to be 2nd and 14. Joshua Smith coming in that time on the delayed blitz. Franz is going to be out for the game now. And a 3-yard run, but it's going to be 3rd down and 12. Scores. The 2nd touchdown surrendered by Texas San Antonio's defense. Huff might have just taken this one all the way, and he will. That's how you answer it. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Texas San Antonio 49, UAB 14.
Second down. Going to get about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Here's the 12th play of the drive.
Boom. 55-14. Texas San Antonio gonna win this game 56-14. And Elliot Jacobs is just basically awesome. So, there you go. We improved to 11-0 on the season, which I realized I may have not put that on here. No, I did. Okay. So, now, let's go look at that. Boom, -9 yards rushing. Pretty impressive. Number 2 team in the country right there. Awesome. Now we must go and check out to see how we end up recruiting. Once that I actually get this week advanced, that is. So let's see how we do recruiting now. We advance this week to week 14. Okay. We might miss on a couple guys recruiting, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. Okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. And we lose Michael Phillips and we lose Richard Brown. 2 really big targets. That hurts. Bad, actually. So, yeah. We're missing out on 2 guys that could pretty much start tomorrow for you. God, that sucks. Okay. Well, still not quite there. I guess they may be next week, guys. So yeah, I mean, they didn't even set up a visit. I don't think. That may have been an insta commit, but that sucks. So anyway, USC nailed me. Michael Phillips, number 8 corner, is off the board.
The number 10 center is off the board. They didn't visit either. I guess they just offered him. That might have been insta. That's stupid. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, at least we know we want this guy and we can throw him on the board. And we don't really have any guys that we can have visit right now. Oh gosh, we may have joined the party too late for this guy, but that was a huge. I mean, he wants in bad apparently because we got all 885 points were accounted for on that effective change. So we will have to see how this works out. Still pretty good recruiting class so far this year. We've gotten 8 guys that we needed. We're number 14 now. Let me see, second group of 5 school that in the recruiting rankings. But I guarantee you our class is way better than what Boise State's is. And they've got twice as many guys as we do. So, anyway, that's just my own thoughts and feelings with that. So yeah, guys, we're going to have the 12th and final regular season game here in just a moment in the next video. Back at it again, y'all. So, we have Marshall this week. Not a whole lot to do with recruiting, so no really any reasons to go and sell off points that we're not really going to use on anybody worth our time anyway, so we're just going to go right into the game and probably going to end up simming most of this one just because it needs to happen. So, still trying to overtake this guy. He's got 2,975 yards passing. He's got 3,326. 43 passing touchdowns, 5 interceptions. 36 and 10, twice as many interceptions. He is not having anywhere near the year that my quarterback is, unless he's just running out of the building. Yeah, he's got almost 1,000 yards rushing, so that's got to be the big difference maker there. Yeah. So, there you go. That's probably that. And any changes in the awards? Nope. Nope. Man, nope. Nope. Actually, you know what? I won't take a look at this. Okay. Alright, well, there you go. Still the fourth best quarterback, and we're facing off with the 3rd best quarterback, so we can cause a big change in these rankings today. Let's get at it. See, our offense right now is at a 75, but next year it's going to be so much higher. Like, I would be surprised if it's not almost 90. If it's not 90. Because we're young, we're talented, and we're awesome. And I expect my guys' rankings to take huge leaps towards improvement for next year as well. So, that's another thing to consider. Honestly, to consider. I do have one, a wide receiver. Alright, cool. But as you can see, defense is getting a lot better. And offense is still really awesome, so.
we go. Oh, wow. Get up here by Huff. God. 51 yards. Big start to the game. Middle field is wide open as he hits Stevens for 24 yards. Stevens high points the ball and scores 45 yards. Elliott Jacobs puts it where he can get it, gives him the 50-50 chance, and Mike Stevens rewards him. Incomplete. Incomplete.
So the kicker comes out. Drop 3 points on the board. He gets it.
Wow, Kurt Sal. Breaking tackles. Doing it his way. Touchdown. Wow. All sorts of records being broken by this offense the last couple of years. Jacobs getting a big run. Touchdown. Stevens. Oh, mama. Touchdown. Elliott Jacobs over the century mark, running the ball today. They're just going to send this out, I think. But big win, and we're going to see what we can get going our way here towards the end of the season with recruiting. Okay, so let's see if we got any commitments this week.
And we get a commitment from Derek Phillips. Nice. And let's see what we got this week after our 9th commitment. Hey, come visit. Oh my god. Barely hanging on. Hey, come visit. Dude. Hey, go visit. Might be able to finish pretty strong with the way this is going. Oh, gosh. Alright. It's enough to put us inside the top 20 with 9 recruits. So, not bad. But, I got the conference championship game next week. And we're advancing to that right now. We'll see if we get any surprises here. And the last recruiting week of the season, recruiting-wise, would help if we get at least 2. 2 would be good. Oh boy. No commitments, but those 3 are the guys that are must-haves. So, conference championship week coming up live next. Stay tuned.